Hi everyone, I'm here to do some math with you guys today. The first problem that we're going to do is 19 minus 3. Now, you can pause the video and go get a piece of paper or something to write on so you can do this with me. Pause the video now and go get that. Okay, now that you have a piece of paper and something to write with, we're going to figure out 19 minus 3 together. We've learned lots of different strategies that we can use when we are subtracting. So this one I'm going to think about on a number line. So I'm going to draw a line. Now I'm starting at 19. So I'm going to start my 19 all the way down here. Then I'm going to add some more. Now, I know I'm only subtracting 3, so do you think I need a lot of lines right here? No, I'm only going back 3. Okay, so when we subtract using a number line, we need to make sure we are going backwards and the numbers are getting smaller because we are taking away. So it's different than addition. On addition, we jump forward. On subtraction, we jump backwards. So I'm going to start right here at 19 because that is my first number. Then I'm going to jump backwards 3 because that is how many I'm subtracting. 1, 2, 3. I landed on 16. So 16 is my answer. Now make sure you count how many jumps you take. Don't start counting here. So I took, you can see 1, 2, 3 jumps. I'm going to erase. The next problem that we're going to do together is 12 minus 10. Now, for this one, I noticed that 12 and 10 are pretty close in order together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about addition to help me solve this subtraction. I know that 12 is the whole, and I know that 10 is one of the parts. I'm trying to find the other part. So if I know 12 is the whole and I'm thinking about addition, 12 is going to be my answer if I'm thinking about addition. And I know 10 is one of my parts. So now I'm trying to figure out how many more I need to add to 10 to get 12. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to count up. So we have 10, 11, 12. How many more did I add? 2. So 2 is my answer. If 10 plus 2 equals 12, 2 must be the other part to help me solve 12 minus 10 equals 2. On the next slide, I want you guys to solve your subtraction problems using whichever way you would like. You can draw pictures, you can use your fingers, you can practice the counting we've done to find the missing part. Good luck!